What if your delivery's on fire? Okay, then I don't know what to do then. You had your blowtorch flare up at your face? Yeah, it's did you lose a couple hairs from your eyebrow? Yeah, it would be scary. And your first impulse sometimes is like, "Oh, fire, put it out with water." But just so you guys know, with if the grease fire in the kitchen, don't use water. Don't use water. It'll be very dangerous. Yeah, and okay, so I believe for the follow-up, I think she might have burned her hand a little bit. I think I don't know if like a firefighters came or an ambulance came, but I believe someone, like a first responder, someone came and she was okay and her house didn't burn down, but like scary. It's really scary. I'm totally, I don't know who she is. I know nothing about her. She's not anyone like in the food and drink community. I don't think that's her primary thing, but you know, sometimes like these bigger streamers, they'll do food streams just for fun. And yeah, it was bad. I felt bad, but she's okay. Fire department came, injured hand. Yeah, but she's safe. It could have been way worse. It could have been way, way worse. It nearly hit the, oh my gosh, the drying laundry. Well, at least the drying laundry was a little bit damp, right? At least the laundry would be a little bit damp, maybe. You told me she babysits Bat Kitty? What? Who? Fire safety, crab safety. The kitchen is dangerous. That doesn't mean you should be scared to cook, but it means that you gotta pay attention and like, you know, if your pan is smoking hot and your room is filling with smoke, you might wanna turn it off. So, anyway, Hoju, if you want me to draw you something, let me know. I will draw you some sub art. We need a question of the day. And then today we're gonna be baking. I'm really excited. A lot of times we do our baking on Thursdays, but this one is for Shayna. So I reached out to Shayna, said, hey, what day works for you? She said, can we do Wednesday? I said, yeah. So we're doing it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa there. Whoa. Okay, so we're gonna be baking muffins today. I'm gonna tidy up a little bit because it's a little bit messy in here. I apologize. When is it ever not messy in here? This is why I don't cook, but I don't say that to discourage people from cooking, because cooking is really rewarding and fun and, you know, good for you and good for your wallet and all sorts of good things, but you gotta be careful. But that's fine too. If you would rather just order delivery, I would understand. In the immortal words of Homer Simpson, you tried your best and you failed miserably. The lesson is never try. Oh, for Noodle, I'm baking on a Thursday, but not for Zobo, not in ZST. Making stir fry. Move the wok off the burner. When I put it back on, the mat stuck to it and caught fire on the burner. Oh, like your pot holder was stuck to the bottom of the wok. Oh my goodness. Oh no. But what if the chef is smoking hot? Oh, long boy. Yeah, he comes. He strikes a pose, he leaves. He just likes to do a little teaser. Hey Mateo, howdy doody from Saigon. Hello my friend, good to see you. Draw me Zobo wearing a bat hat while wearing a Handsome Felix t-shirt. Sure. Still no command, I'm sorry. I have been slammed at work, guys. We've been like, it's been a really hectic week at work, and we're kind of cranking out, like, I don't really tell you guys what I do because I try to keep my business personal, you know, or I try to keep my like job stuff personal. I don't want you guys to know all my deets and where I work and everything, but I work for the government, and basically like the program that I'm working on is like kind of wrapping up, and that to be expected. Like it's not a surprising thing at all. The program was for like it was a contract thing. And it was expected. So I was planning on you know, having an end date, but it's basically been a really hectic week. And we've all been kind of like cranking out the work. So I'm a little out of it, but I have so much stuff on my to-do list as far as the stream of stuff that I want to do. So that is one of them. I know it's like making a command is not that difficult. It doesn't take that long to do, but I still have to like sit down and like clip the audio and like upload it and do all this stuff. So yeah. You would drill basic kitchen safety all the time. Noodle's just in the kitchen like lighting fires, being like, put that out. Your kitchen's on fire, what do you do? The kids are like, ah, Mom, no. Mateo, you won $300 betting on sumo matches. What? I do work for the government. Seven fruit Korean shochu, home brewed, sounds like a party. What the hell is that? Me as a mermaid throwing a grenade? I'm confused. I like it. I don't know what's going on. I know, they're so cute. Oh, Felix is like sniffing Dexter in the face. Oh, that was really cute. I really wish you wouldn't sit there, buddy. That's my camera arm. Okay. If you guys see the camera shaking, it's probably just a Felix.
They're both like looking exactly the same and looking at me. So weird. I can't tell the difference.
You can't tell the difference?
Oh man, they're impossible to tell.
That's good. That's what I'm banking on because, like, I tell, you know, we're only supposed to have 2 pets, so.
Very different.
I know, but.
Because Felix has his little short tail. That's so stupid.
I know. We're only supposed to have 2 pets since for years we've just been passing them off as the same cat.
They are the same cat.
Oh, all right, Mateo. Sure, why not? I don't know what's going on over here, but
That look good?
always.
Always. Really?
My husband just asked if he looks good. Doesn't he always look good?
Always looks good.
What do you guys think? When I draw stuff like a lot of like many times, I just kind of get into the motions of it. Like every time I draw a turkey, I always do it the same way. I'm always like wop 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 wop. You know, he's like he has the same kind of like face every time. Okay, that's a bad example because I did it really messy, but every time I draw something like a bunch of times, I start to develop a style for it. Haven't seen the Turcos tonight? He's here. He's around. I always thought your kitchen was clean. It's sometimes pretty cluttered because I have too much stuff in it. The rest of my house is not horrible. I'll be honest with you. My house is not gross. I don't tolerate like in that meme, there was like food and like trash and stuff like that. I don't really tolerate trash and stuff in my house. But that being said, my house can be very cluttered sometimes. So.
That's being said.
That being said, my house is not disgusting, but sometimes, yes, it can get a little bit messy, okay? I'm a busy lady, and I have way too much on my plate, and sometimes I can't keep up with cleaning the house, and it sucks. Rondax, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Dang It Gang. Happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Love you, have fun.
Okay, I'll be back probably in the next couple hours.
Okay, bye. He invited me to dinner, but like he told me literally like minutes before my stream. And was like, you're invited to dinner. And I was like, I'm literally about to, like, I'm like doing my makeup. I'm like about to start my stream. He's like, well, you could start your stream for 30 minutes and then come to dinner. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I have a meal redemption planned, you know? Like, I said, just give me more notice next time. Like, you know? He does know my streaming schedule. He just was like, hey, just cancel your stream and come. And I was like, I don't mind canceling my stream or changing things, but you can't tell me minutes before. You tell me like a day before or like in the morning, then I can tweet out, I can put on Discord and just let you guys know, hey guys, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna stream on Friday instead, like blah, blah, blah. But if you tell me minutes before, when I've literally already told Shayna that like, hey, I'm making muffins, like we're doing your meal redemption, it feels rude, right? So I was just like, no, I was like, it's really not a big deal. You gave me such little notice. Just tell your coworkers, I'm so sorry, my wife had another thing tonight and she's looking forward to the next one. It's like, it doesn't have to be a big deal. I don't know. I don't get it, but. Did the busy lady find a dancing class? No. Well, yes, I did find like 2 studios that I'm interested in, but I haven't signed up. Well, I don't care if he goes to dinner. It's for his work, so it's like I fully support you know, schmoozing and you know, doing work stuff. All that is great, and I fully support it. But you know, and it's nice to be invited, for sure. But it's nice to be supported. Oh, excuse me, not supported. What was I saying? Nice to be. What's the word? Like, I don't know, considered, thought of, right? The invite is nice, but I was just like, it's too short notice, I can't. Healthy cilantro pesto. Oh, I really like, I like cilantro pesto. Good stuff. We are her other thing. Yeah, you guys are my other thing. You guys are my date tonight. I got plans. Wish I got to go to schmoozing dinners for my company. It's not a company dinner. It's just someone that he happens to work with who's like very cool and they get along well, and the, you know, the dude was like, "Hey, do you want to grab some dinner?" And so I thought it was, I mean, we both thought it was just like a casual thing. But apparently he was like, "Oh, bring your wife." And then yeah, I was just like, "Okay." Oh, turkey, I hear you. None of that. All right, there it is. kind of goofy, but are you drunk, Mateo? I think he is. He said he had a bunch of like Korean liquor. Come to the Christmas work party? I would love to. Oh no, you were inviting Pineapple Bob. Oh, okay. It's a pretty handsome t-shirt. I'm sorry, it's not it's not quite not quite accurate, but yeah. If you guys want to see the real thing, exclamation point merch. And if you guys want to see the real cat, he's right here. Hey Bubba, you want to say hi? You goofy boy. Okay, why don't you come around and sit over here, okay? Why don't you come around? Never mind. Okay. Hi, Dex. Dexter will take your spot. Okay, let's talk muffins. And let's also come up with a question of the day. And let's have some water. I'm super thirsty. I'm like super duper thirsty. So how's everybody doing today? How's everybody's Wednesday? Yeah, you can't invite like Pineapple Bob without inviting the rest of us too. That's pretty rude. We've asked favorite nut before. We've probably asked favorite muffin too. Can I tell a super clean adult joke? You can exercise your judgment. You can exercise your judgment. It better be clean though. Better not be anything against TOS. You're packing for a work trip. Ooh, cool. Fun. Okay, let me find my recipe and pull it up on the computer. Hey, stop yelling. I've been really, really bad about posting my sub recipes. What I was supposed to be doing is posting my sub recipes with notes to the subs only Discord channel. I've been so trash about it. I'm like behind on everything. I'm behind on the sub art. I'm behind on doing my alerts. Favorite muffin type? What do you mean muffin type? You mean like muffin flavor? What's a muffin type? A pepper sausage pasta? Yes, sounds great. Going to Austin? Nice, I've never been to Austin before. It sounds like a fun town. Here's my friend, he's single, date him. All right, thanks, bye, I'm gonna go hit the bar. I know, Aya. What's a muffin type? Is that different from a flavor? Aya knows just what to say. Okay, your favorite muffin. Okay, I'll just say your favorite muffin. I kind of think we've done it before, but it's fine. I don't really care. It's okay. I know we've asked favorite nut for sure. Like at least once or twice though. Gonna buy a few acres and grow some nut trees, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and once they start fruiting, you're gonna marry a nice girl named Dee. You're gonna call it Dee's Nuts. I think that's a good plan. Okay, my favorite muffin is easily blueberry. I know it's kind of like boring, but blueberry muffins are always, like, they always are good. I don't, like, I could go for some, like, niche flavor that's, you know, like, I like lemon poppy seed. They're pretty good. I know it's kind of weird, but I kind of like corn muffins. I don't know if you guys have ever had corn muffin. Kind of like a sweet cornbread. I like banana nut muffins. Those are pretty good. I don't like chocolate. I don't like chocolate muffins. In my opinion, chocolate doesn't belong in breakfast food. You could make the argument that muffins are not a breakfast food. They're basically just cake, but that's a different argument entirely. I love it. It's a good one. I can imagine it if you're delivering it, it would also work nicely. Okay, I liked it so much she added it. I've been burned by too many blueberry muffins that use those crappy dehydrated blueberries. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry I said that they are always good. They're not. For the sake of argument, let's assume that the muffin in question is a good quality, like a well-made muffin. So, okay, fine. Like a gross, like mass-produced, like dehydrated blueberry muffin, not great. But like a nice, fat, like muffin with like turbinado crunchy sugar on top. Hoju, thanks for the biddies. A man goes to a funeral and asks the widow, mind if I say a word? She says, please do. The man clears his throat and says, bargain. The widow replies, thanks. That means a great deal. So stupid. I love it. Butterscotch pecan muffins. That's something I've never had before, but that sounds fabulous. Yeah, I don't know, I just really like blueberry. Poppy seed, maybe with some almond slices. Okay. Sure. So today we're gonna talk pistachio muffins. Have you guys ever had a pistachio muffin? Turkey, please don't start with me. I know it's almost dinner time. Here, I'll get your bowl and I'll wash it. Just give me a couple minutes, okay? Just give me a couple minutes. Everyone's so fussy and feisty. Religious humor, probably best to steer clear. Like a good religious joke can be funny, but probably better if we don't. Sourdough starter poppy seed. No way. I have sourdough starter. And before Hoju gets on my case, I have fed it within the last like 2 weeks, okay? Why did the chicken cross the road? He was a Catholic chicken. Okay, see, that's kind of funny. That's fine. As long as it's not mean-spirited, that's okay. I get it. You took a chance, okay. Well, as long as it's not, you know, as long as it's not mean-spirited or distasteful or offensive, it's cool. It's cool. And if you really have questions and if you're really not sure if it's gonna be crossing the line, my best advice is to not say it then. Because every time I talk about my sourdough starter, you give me shit for it. Hey, Sassy, you're a nut. Okay, calm down, Turkey, please. Stop. You little butt. Here, come over here. Turd key, come over here. Jeez. I'm gonna give the cats some dry food too. They're totally losing it. Okay, come here. Yeah, come here. You know what? I just realized that my husband left the TV on. That is so irritating. It's been on this whole time. God. Shh. Shut up. There you go. Don't eat it all. Don't eat it all. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm back. Hey, what's up, doctor? Is it chill stream? Thanks. I know, Hojo. You know what? You have saved my butt sometimes. Sometimes, like, you'll remind me to feed it and I'll be like, crap, it has been a really long time. And then sometimes I see the starter and I think of you and your disapproval and your shame of me neglecting it, and the guilt is so bad that I take it out and feed it. So in a way, it does work fine. Honey brand muffins, yeah, they're pretty good. They feel a little bit more healthy, right? On the scale of 0 to precariously balanced dish over the sink. No, it's you don't really do it that much. It's okay. It's fine. Oh, cranberry orange. I forgot about cranberry orange. Now that's a good flavor. you're more than welcome to tell jokes. It's just, you guys know, you guys have been here for a while. If you've been here a while, you know the general vibe. We try to keep it lighthearted. We try to keep it kind. So don't tell any jokes that are like offensive. Don't tell anything that's overtly like violent or sexual. That's not okay. Don't tell anything that like puts anyone down, but a lighthearted joke, especially like puns, wordplay, stuff like that, we're all cool with. So it's all fine. But you know, if you're worried that your humor is crossing a line, your best bet is to avoid it. Okay? Yeah, I should start charging to tell jokes. I do love cranberry orange. I forgot about cranberry orange. I'm actually thinking about adding cranberries to my muffins tonight. Oh, crap. Does this every time. I also have to change my menu. Let me do that real quick. We're not making coconut curry lentils. That was from Monday. That's what I'm gonna have for dinner though. I'm finishing up the leftovers. Dave takes his sword to the line sometimes. I know. Yeah. Cranberry is good for curing UTIs. I know it's good for preventing UTIs. I don't know if it's good for curing a UTI if you already have one, but as far as prevention, I believe cranberry juice is quite good, yeah. My mods were being really saucy in Discord. Who was being saucy in Discord? My mods being saucy? Oh God. Okay. All right. Okay. I knew someone was gonna say it. I was waiting for someone to say it, and Dave said what I was thinking. So anyway, moving on. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, join the Discord. Okay, bakery style pistachio muffins. This is a meal redemption for our good friend Shayna. Big thanks to Shayna, who donated $100 to our fundraiser for the American Heart Association last month, which was freaking awesome. And as a thank you to her and to everyone who donated $100, I gave them all meal redemptions. Just, you know, usually you have to wait till you earn 50,000 points. So for a $100 donation to the American Heart Association, we went ahead and just added them to the list. So this is Shayna's choice. Now you want all the muffins? I know. I don't make muffins very often, to be honest. I can't remember the last time I've made muffins. It's been a really long time. So yeah, let's talk about them. These ones they say they have a crunchy top with moist and fluffy insides. And apparently the trick to getting good muffins is to put them into a very hot oven, which like rapidly bakes them and puffs them up, and then to lower the heat and let them finish at that lower heat. So yeah, the magic of the pudding mix is what gives them the color. They are probably going to turn out green because we are using pudding mix, which has green color. Now, I was shocked because I was like, pudding mix? That's crazy. Like that's, you know, that's so artificial. We don't want that. And I kept looking at recipes and like all of them used pudding mix. So I was like, okay, I think this is actually just the legit way to do it. What is the difference between a cupcake and a muffin? I mean, cupcakes are generally a little bit sweeter and usually frosted. Other than that, muffins are not really that good for you. They're very like sweet, and I don't know if I would call them healthy. So yeah, the nuts are out of control. And originally the recipe that I found did not have any actual pistachios. It only used the pistachio mix. I was like, hell no, I'm not gonna make pistachio muffins without any actual nuts. That's insane. Absolutely not. Aren't cupcakes basically just cake mix? What do you mean? Cupcakes? Cupcakes are small cakes. What do you mean? I pulled up to the Bang Bus today on Discord. Okay, we're not going to talk about it on stream, okay? Adam, what's your favorite muffin? Chai tea latte. Chai tea latte muffins. I think they're maybe also in the way that they lift. Like maybe muffins might be a little bit taller and have more like of a dome to them. I'm not really sure. Okay, Mateo, all right. So muffins tend to have less gluten development than cake, really? That surprises me. I would think they would have more, and that cake would be more. That's surprising to me. I would think it would have been the opposite. A donut is healthier than a muffin? No way. I don't believe it. I have also never had a pistachio muffin before. We made chai cupcakes. That's what I was joking about. Yeah. Gluten-free muffins? Cool. I don't do a lot of gluten-free baking because I don't eat gluten-free, and so there's really no point in me getting all the specialty flours and stuff like that, because I don't have anyone in my life who's gluten-free that I would be baking it for. So that's a whole nother challenge that I haven't never tackled before. But you know, to do gluten-free baking, you have to have some specialty ingredients that I don't have. Okay, so look at how lovely and green these are. Pistachios on salads, yum. So yeah, these have like a little bit of a green hue, and that's going to come from the pudding mix, okay? So they have a couple notes. So the pudding mix gives it the color and flavor, helps thicken the batter, and there's milk powder in it, which helps make your muffins moist and give them the desired texture. So it's like you can find a recipe that doesn't use the pudding mix, but it seems like a pretty important ingredient. So like I don't know. I was just like, okay, well, I guess we're going to just use the pudding mix. I didn't even know that that pistachio pudding was a thing. Good night, Mateo. Good day. Goodbye. Pistachio jello salad. Sir, no. Okay, sour cream, whole milk. Oh, they need to be at room temperature for best results? Fantastic. I, of course, didn't do that. Let's get that out and start measuring it. Please tell me I bought sour cream. I swore I bought sour cream. Oh, I did. Whew. I forgot that I bought the packs. The packs, I like these. They're like not that much more expensive, and this time they were on sale, so I was like, dude, these are awesome. They're so easy to like just like. Okay, I have a little bit left in here, and then we got that, and then we got milk, and probably some eggs. We might want the eggs at room temp too. Everything, it seems like we want everything at room temp, so. Coarse sugar for muffins. Unfortunately, I've used, oh, nope, wait. Hold on, hold that. I have a little bit of coarse sugar left. Perfect. I have a little bit of coarse sugar left. I thought I used it all up. I did not, so that's perfect. That'll be good. Yeah, I love like nuts in a salad for sure. For sure, for sure. I think usually like almonds for me is good, but maybe like some spiced pecans or some candied walnuts or something like that. Those are all good. Those are all good for me. Okay, so coarse sugar, turbinado or demerara sugar. I don't know how to say it. I have turbinado sugar. I don't know what the difference is. So this makes it a little crunchy on top. Pistachios, I have roasted pistachios. I think mine are unsalted. Let's see. Yeah, coarse sugar is fantastic for baking. I have unsalted pistachios. And then almond extract and green food coloring are only required if you choose not to use the pistachio pudding mix. We're gonna probably not worry too much about that. I don't think I have almond extract. I'll check, but I don't think I have any. I kept thinking of Jell-O salads. Ugh, I'm sorry. I'm not a big fan of Jell-O salads. Why do I always get hungry here? Yeah, the rules are bring a snack always for your own good. Okay, so we're going to be whisking together our dry ingredients, flour, pudding mix, baking powder, and salt, and setting that aside. Then we want to mix together some room temperature sour cream and whole milk. Then we want to, in a separate bowl, add our sugar, eggs, oil, melted butter, and extracts. And we're not going to be doing the stand mixer for this. We're just going to be whisking this in a bowl. Almond extract makes you gag. Then we're going to add in our sour cream and whole milk mixture into those wet ingredients. Okay. Pour the dry into the wet and fold it until just combined. If adding chopped pistachios to the batter, fold them in now. I kind of want to add a little bit of chopped cranberry or dried cranberry. I'm not like 100% dead set on it, but I think it would be good. So I think I want to do it because I believe that little bit of tartness and like chewiness will be a nice addition to the pistachio flavor. If you guys have any serious objections, let me know. But I think Shayna was on board. So yeah, you can see it has kind of like that green color, and you fold in the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients until it's just combined and no longer. It's not something you want to be like mixing and mixing and beating because you're gonna end up with dry, dense, like crumbly ass muffins, and that's gross. You want to mix it as little as possible until all the dry ingredients are incorporated and like not a single minute more. You know what I mean? So then we're gonna scoop them out into our prepared muffin pans. One thing that I love about making muffins is that you don't have to grease anything. I freaking love it. You just put the papers in there and it's just good. She says fill each muffin opening to the top, which a lot of times with cakes, you only fill them 3/4 of the way and then they kind of rise and they make a nice little dome. These ones, I'm hoping, will rise nice and puffy. I'm hoping. Then you can add more crushed pistachios on top and some of the turbinado sugar. You're gonna bake it in a hot oven, 425, for 5 minutes, and then you reduce the heat. And this apparently is the secret for getting that kind of bakery style muffin lift, right? So a muffin lift sounds like a plastic surgery. Like, I'm going in for my muffin lift next week. I have a really good doctor. I can refer you if you want. And then you lower the heat to 375 to finish baking. So the idea, my understanding is that you put it in the really hot oven to encourage it, to encourage it to rise really tall really quickly. And then you want it to finish baking, but you don't want to burn it, so you lower the heat so that it then finishes cooking, but it's already like nice and puffy, right? Jello salad has the marshmallows and pear slices. I think there's different kinds of Jello salad. That sounds gross to me. I don't know about marshmallows and pear slices. My grandma makes I guess you maybe would call it a Jello salad for Thanksgiving. That's like jellied cranberry and apple with like Cool Whip on top. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I could see the cranberry overwhelming the pistachio flavor, maybe not with the pudding. I don't want to put that much. I'm thinking of taking cranberries and chopping them up and then like just mixing in a little bit. I don't know. I'm not sure. Ambrosia salad scares you? Yeah. I feel that. Dexter, do you want... Oh, no, he doesn't. He just wants ball. He just wants to play. Okay. Hoju. The candied pear slices are paramount. So yeah, anyway, these end up looking really nice and puffy if you do them right, I'm hoping. You can also add green food coloring, like additional green food coloring if you want to like make them more green. Let's see, you can add sliced almonds, dried cranberries, dried cherries. Ooh, dried cherries would probably be delicious. Chocolate, white chocolate, chai flavor. This is interesting to me. It says you can add a teaspoon of chai masala, like spice, to I don't know how that would taste, like a pistachio chai. That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. And then let's see, we got a little bit of FAQ here. I like to read notes for recipes. Sometimes you find some really helpful nuggets in here. So this is like I said, you want to fold until the flour is just barely combined. You're not whisking it. You're using a spatula to gently fold it. The eggshell in the tin is pretty dumb. Yeah, it's like, hey, get that out of here. You should have thrown that away. Why are you putting that? Yeah, I agree. It's kind of stupid. How to make high muffin tops. So you want that nice muffin lift. You want that nice muffin top lift, right? Everyone wants high muffin top lifts. So use the correct amount of leavening agent and the double heat method. So I saw this on a couple different baking blogs regarding muffins, so it seems legit. Start off with a high heat to quickly activate the baking powder and get a quick rise, and then you lower the temperature to finish baking without burning it. Okay, pudding mix, blah, 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 blah. This says pistachio muffins are actually almond flavored. Most commercial pistachio items contain almond flavoring over pistachio flavoring. I'm gonna look at my Jell-O pistachio pudding and see if that's the case. It is. It does contain pistachios, but almonds are the third ingredient. That's so tricky. Lies. Okay, either raw or roasted pistachios can be used, salted or unsalted, whatever you want. And then, yeah. I think they look really gorgeous and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Anyone know the Muffin Top song from 30 Rock? No, I don't. Maybe they're trying to bake the shells for their chickens? Sure. Yeah, that's why it calls for almond extract if you decide not to go the pudding route. Okay, right, sounds pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and measure out our, let's see. So we want our eggs and our milk and our sour cream and everything to be at room temperature, which I kind of screwed up on. I didn't do that. I should have taken these out earlier. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! I should have taken them out earlier. I kind of screwed up. It is important that the room temperature items are actually room temperature, so I don't know what to do. I might put them in like a warm water bath. Like I might measure them and then put them in a warm water bath to try to like, hey, can you get out of here, please? Hey, get out. Get out of here. Look, this is Dexter's favorite toy. This one right here. Dex. He's like super obsessed with it. Okay. Yeah, I kind of screwed up. It's okay. I should have been letting those warm up to room temp earlier. That's all right. So we want to get our oven hot, 425 to start, I think it said. That's pretty toasty. Oh, for a second I had a panic. I misread the recipe. It says 2 cups of flour, 1 pack of pudding mix, but I read 2 packs. I read 2 packs pudding mix and I was like, because I only bought 1. We're okay. I just read it wrong. Okay. Posted the music video in Discord. I'll watch it later. I do not know this song, but I will watch it. I will check it out. Okay, so we want 1/2 cup of full-fat sour cream and 1/3 cup of whole milk at room temperature. So let's, here's what we'll do. We'll get 1/3 cup of milk. and half a cup of sour cream, and we'll mix that together, and then we'll kind of just let it sit, or we'll put it in a warm water bath maybe if it needs it. Having a recipe on this stream? I'm not having it. I'm making the full recipe. It supposedly makes, it doesn't say how many. I don't like when it doesn't tell you. Oh, there it is, 12 muffins, okay. Are those still neighborino eggs? No, I used them all up. But my neighbor did text me to ask if I wanted more. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I was like, it's really not a big deal either way. I was like, if you have a lot extra that you're trying to get rid of, absolutely. But, you know, don't make a whole thing on my behalf or anything like, you know, don't ask your mom for extra or anything. It's okay. But also my neighbor's in law school and is like having finals right now and is stressed out. And I'm just like, so she didn't get back to me. So I was just like, well, whatever. She's probably just busy. Yeah, my muffin tins are a little bit smaller. We've established this from previous. I actually was going to say that, and then I lost my train of thought. We found before that my muffin tins are actually like smaller than what seems to be standard size. Because we made something before and we ended up with like 50% more muffins than we were expecting, or like 50% more cupcakes than we were expecting. And that's happened to me like multiple times. So it's basically has me thinking that, you know, maybe our tins are a little bit smaller. In the picture, they do look pretty big, yeah. It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter because you know what? We freaking just bake another batch. It's okay. We just take it out. Because it's paper, you just pop them out really easily. And you don't have to worry about re-greasing the pan or like cleaning it out or anything like that. You just pop out the paper and then put the next one in. And you just use as many papers as you need. And if your next batch is only 6 muffins, that's okay. And you just make another batch with 6. Maybe they're Costco tins. Costco muffins are so big, aren't they? Oh, do I have to open this? Twist. Oh, twist cap off, pull tab. Oh, there we go. But the precious surface area. Well, we might have to adjust our bake time a little bit. That's definitely a good thing to keep in mind. So thank you for the reminder that we might need to adjust our bake time a little bit lower since our muffins are potentially going to be smaller. Just make sure this is still good. Yeah, it is. Costco muffins give you a nasty sugar rush. Okay, I like these squirtable sour creams. They look kind of gross. They look kind of gross when you're like squeezing them out, but they work really well. They're super, super convenient. And like this one was on sale, so it was just about the same price per ounce as the regular scoopable one. And I was like, oh yeah, that's great. Because it just makes it easier for me. Okay, so we have, okay, maybe just a little bit more. Yeah, like a 6-pack of muffins packed into a single one. You have 3 or 4 muffin pans? I only have a single one. I just have one. Okay, so there we go. That's like half a cup. Let me just double check that I read it right. Half a cup of full fat sour cream at room temperature. So, oop. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. My bad. Describe how what looks. They have so much fat, I believe it. I know. Lady, please, so much fat. I know. I think I need to, I hate to say that I want to go on a diet because I just hate those words. And I hate the whole idea of like, I hate dieting and I hate the idea of dieting, but I kind of feel like I need to go on a diet. I don't know. Costco muffins are cake, yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't. It's white. I mean, if that's what you thought of, you need to go see a doctor. Being a mindful eater. I'm trying to be a mindful eater. I think I'm just not physically active enough, which is why I was talking about wanting to take like a dance class or like a fitness class or something, because I'm not that physically active. 5 to 6 days a week, I do like a 10 to 15 minute like at home workout. So I'm not doing nothing. I also walk the dog 3 times a day, but we just go on real short walks. Sometimes I'll go on a hike once every week or two, but pretty much like daily or almost every day, I'm trying to do like a small home workout. Sometimes it's only 10 minutes. Today I did 15, but it's just like something light that I can do in my house that like targets certain things. Today I did like a full body, like no jumping one because of my downstairs neighbor's kind of rude. So it was a lot of like squatting, lunging, like, ooh, my thighs are like super sore, you know, and my shoulders are really feeling it because we're doing all sorts of stuff. So it's like, I think I just need to be more physically active because I don't think I eat that badly. I think I eat pretty consciously. I try to. What if I'm just a human-sized bird? You're disgusting. Don't ever say that again. Ew. Can we get arm curl a cat 10 times redemption? Maybe. That, I feel like that would, I don't know. They might not like that. I don't know. If I did that all the time, they might not be into it. You're starting yoga again after a 3-year break. Yeah, I just feel like I need to start something. I used to do Ring Fit Adventure, which I really liked. I actually really enjoyed playing Ring Fit Adventure, and I was doing good at doing it like every day. And then I stopped. So I'm like, maybe I could do that because that's a good thing that I could do that doesn't require me to pay any like class fees or whatever. I don't think I want to get a gym membership. I don't think I'm going to use it. As long as I'm working my current job and the hours they have me working, I have no time in the day. I get up at 6:15 to start work at 6:30. As soon as I get off work at 5, I scramble to go grocery shopping, walk the dog, maybe take a shower, do my makeup. That's why I'm late for stream all the time. Try to start my stream at 6, but I basically never do. Start like, you know, then immediately jump into my stream, finish my stream at 10, then I unwind, maybe like watch a TV show, and then I go to bed. So we hike like once every week or two, you know? Basically, I'm just, it's dawning on me that like, you know, I'm getting older and I need to make sure that I'm being more active, and I don't think I'm being active enough. Just to give you guys an idea of like, because I was like, how about, you know, eating more consciously. So what did I eat today? Today, I had a small cup of coffee with, I don't know, like less than a teaspoon of sugar. And I just had like a little bit of cold brew. And then I had a little bit of brown rice and curry lentils as like an early lunch. And then in the afternoon, I had 2 slices of pizza, but they weren't like big slices. They were my leftovers from yesterday. And that's what I've eaten today. Oh no, I had a little bit of salad. I had some salad too in the afternoon. I had like a cabbage salad. So it's like I feel like I eat pretty well, all things considered, you know? Hey, Miss Roy, how's it going? So I feel like, you know, I try to eat in a healthy fashion. And sometimes I treat myself. I love cake and I love sweets and I love chips and I love to snack and all those things. But I just feel like I need to be more active. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm starting to get older and I'm starting to be like, I really, really need to start taking care of this thing better. A medium pizza is 300 calories though. I'm not about to do calorie counting. I can't do it. I've done it before and it made me so miserable. I was so unhappy. I was constantly upset. I was constantly like angry because I was always hungry. And I was just like obsessed with it. It was like a couple weeks period and I was just like, okay, this is not working. I hate this. Yeah, gotta take care of this thing. Cranberry orange, nice. I'm not about like calorie counting. I'm not into that. I know. I'm doing okay. I just I also think it would be really good for my mental health, like not even from a physical standpoint of weight or looks or anything other than anything of that nature. I think just straight up being more active would be really good for my brain because I get kind of sad sometimes and it's just, you know, like it's well known that exercise is a mood booster. It's very well known. So it's like, that would probably be good too. You want to add some workouts in the morning? Me too. I really do too. All I want is for my job to cut my hours to like 8 hours a day instead of 10. Then I could add like 40 minutes of working out in the morning or something. Body weight exercises. I've done like Pilates and stuff. My problem is I get really bored. I get really bored really quickly. And so I need something I need to be motivated. I kind of want to get back into Ring Fit Adventure because it was fun. It was really fun. It's a game, right? And you use you use the ring controller, and so you're like pushing it and pulling it and doing all sorts of like body movement things. But you don't need to do any weights. It's all just like, and then you're playing a game, so you kind of just zone out and like you're running through the course, but it'll be like, okay, we got to fight some enemies, like squat to attack them. You're like, all right, yeah, let's attack them, you know? So it's like, it's kind of gamified. So, and that I did pretty well with that. We need a pole. I was saying this in Discord. I would really, really like to take a pole fitness class, like very much so. It sounds like so much fun. So I want to do that. It sounds like a good time. The bungee fitness thing, yeah, the one where they're like, whoop, whoop. Yeah, that one looked really silly. I like Pilates, but it's hardcore. But I've done Pilates, I've done yoga, I've done all that stuff, and I like it. I need like a class structure. It is crazy intense, yeah. I would really, really like to take a class. You know, obviously, like, in your first class, you know, you take a few classes, you're not going to be doing anything super cool. You're going to be doing the bare minimum basic stuff. But part of me just, like, has this secret hope that I'll just be, like, really good at it. I know that's not the case, but I love it when I'm really good at stuff for the first time. That's like a secret, like, thing of mine. I really, really like being good at stuff, especially if I've never tried it before. It gives me a lot of pleasure when people are like, whoa, you're good at that. And I'm like, I'm a natural. I like that. If I buy you a shake weight, will you use it? No, I will not. I did do figure skating. I did figure skating and floor gymnastics and aerial gymnastics. So I have, like, maybe not the body strength and the flexibility, but I have some of the remnants of muscle memory. Dama plays games? Cool. Is that person a figure skater? A pole redemption? How silly would that be if we installed a pole in the kitchen and we could just do a pole redemption and be like, pole redemption, all right, whee! And just like, if he buys you a shake weight, will you add it as a redemption? No, because there's too many weirdos. There's too many weirdos on Twitch. Oh yeah, dude, Pilates works and stretches muscles you didn't even know you had. You walk out of there and you're like, what? I've got, yeah. He's spinning around the pole to get to the fridge. Woo! Oh, that's so fun. So I have my skates in my closet. My mom gave them to me. She was like, hey, do you want these? You know, they're like my skates are custom made for me. So you can't, I mean, you can give them away to someone, I guess, if they happen to be the exact same size as you, but the skates are broken into my feet and they're made to my feet. I believe they still fit, yeah. My feet haven't grown. So I quit skating in early high school. I think in freshman year of high school, or maybe like 8th grade, like right around that time when I was transitioning into high school. So they're from like my teenage years. And basically, I think they should still fit. I've been pretty much the same height and foot size since I was about like 16, I feel like. I've gained a little bit of weight since then, but I've pretty much, my frame has been about the same. So, well, I don't know. I'm gonna go look, because now I want to know. And also, I'm waiting for my like wet ingredients to warm up a little bit. Dexter, what are you doing, naughty boy? What are you doing in there? I caught him with his head stuck in a cabinet. Naughty boy. Let me see. Hang on, I think they're up here. Yeah, because my mom was basically like, hey, if you don't want these, like, you know, we're gonna give them away, but if you do, you should take them. And I was like, okay, I'll take them. Because sometimes I think about going figure skating, and I haven't gone in a really long time. Really, really, really long time. I think the last time I went figure skating was probably in 2015. And at that point, I didn't have my skates. So I had to use rentals, and they were horrible. I'm skating around the house. So my husband hates ice skating. The last time I went in 2015 was with him, and he had an absolutely miserable time. He hated it. So, yeah. So these are my boots. They're a little bit beat up, as you can see, because I used them a lot. What socks do you wear? Yeah, they're like nylons. So you'd wear like nylon tights, and then you might wear a pair of socks underneath as well, and you might also wear like an ankle guard to prevent rubbing. Depends what you need. So I can't remember what anything's called. I think this is called like I can't remember what this thing is called, but it's to soak up, it might be called a soaker, I don't know, maybe. It's to, so you never want your blades to get rusty, right? Because if your blades get rusty and dull, they'll be gross. And so anytime you get off the ice, you have to like knock off all the ice pieces, and then you have to wipe them down with a microfiber towel, and then you put these on to protect them from nicks and to keep them dry, right? And then these are called, I can't remember what, I can still see my name written on them, so I'm not going to show you guys my name on it. It's written there very faintly. I forget what these are called, but these are like guards that you put on, and they're spring-loaded. So you like pull them back like that, and they kind of go over the blade like that. And this is for when you're walking around. I started watching I, Tonya, and I didn't finish it. Not because I didn't like it, but I just didn't get around to finishing it. So you put these things on, and this is how you walk around the ice rink, because you don't really want to walk around in your blades because you'll dull them. So yeah, so you put those on. I honestly have no idea if they fit. I expect they will, because I don't think my feet have really grown, but I'm gonna put on some socks and see, just so I know. Yeah, these are very, very nice boots. The brand is called Harlick. They're a really good custom skate brand. They're one of like the big skate brands, and they're located, I think, in the East Bay. Let's see. They feel a little tiny bit snug in the toe. They feel a little bit snug in the toe. So maybe my feet have grown like by half a size. So they might be a little too tight. It's hard for me to say. They might be too tight. I can't tell if they're too small for me or if I'm just not used to wearing boots, but they might. Maybe my feet did grow half a size. Well, if I ever go figure skating, I'm still gonna bring them and try them out. Breaking them in again. Well, these are like well broken in. These were really, really well used. I could probably go to a boot stretcher. Like literally, if I cared enough, I could probably go to a specialty person and like do something to them. Yeah, you got the bits in the quote. It's okay. Maybe a field trip to the skating rink. I'd like to. I'm a little disappointed that they felt kind of snug, and I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. Like, I don't know if there's any stretching that can be done. They feel a little bit snug though. But yeah, look, see this like really thick foam padding, and then these like really, really kind of like stiff leather sides. So they're really hard and like firm and really reinforced. So yeah, these are like a jillion times better than any crappy rental skate you would ever get at you know, a skating rink. You know, when you get the rental skates, those plastic ones, oh, those are the worst. We should go to a roller skating rink sometime, maybe with Erin when KC in town. J Fry, I'm not even joking. I'm literally just waiting for you to say the word, and we'll go do something. I'm whenever you tell me to, I'm down. But I think Erin will totally like school us at the roller rink, because like he actually roller skates and slash rollerblades, and so I feel like he's gonna make us all look like chumps. But like, I'm seriously just waiting for you to re-enter society, and then we're gonna like get lunch. Does Afresh like roller skating? He likes roller skating better than ice skating, but still not, he doesn't love it. But he definitely likes it better than ice skating, that's for sure. We can all wear matching bell bottoms? Okay. He's been going to meetups? Oh yeah, then he's gonna be like way better than us. What kind of veggies noodle? Depends what kind of veggies. Okay, these are still feeling kind of cold, so I'm gonna put them in a warm water bath, I think. The beginner bar, the elbow pads, the hockey mask, the butt pillow. Yeah, for sure, safety first. Okay, are you coming to TwitchCon? All right. Sounds good. Guys, is anyone here planning on coming to TwitchCon? Anyone? Peppers, zucchini, cherry, tomato, and onion. I say cook in a pan. Probably just easier. I'm literally gonna take some water and microwave it to make a warm water bath and just like put my stuff in it to make it go faster. Like I should have taken this stuff out earlier and let it come up to room temperature, but that's my fault for not doing that. In the meantime, we can start looking at our dry ingredients. Yeah, anyone here planning on going to TwitchCon? Get that walk out, yeah. Okay, so flour, pistachio pudding, salt, and baking powder. So I believe we're gonna put dry into wet, so we'll save the biggest bowl. I always read ahead to see what goes into what, because whatever is getting all the ingredients into it at the end is the one that you want to put in the bigger bowl, right? So I'll put my dry ingredients in the slightly smaller one, and then we'll put our other wet ingredients in the bigger one, so that we don't run out of room. October, yes. I thought you were gonna come down for the day and just hang out. You're not coming after all? I thought you said you were gonna just come down and like kick it for a day. Okay, so I have here a little bit of warm water, and I'm literally just gonna take my measuring thing here, and I'm just gonna place it in the warm water bath. And you know what? I'm just gonna put my eggs in here too, if they fit, sort of. They sort of fit. Just like kind of put them in a warm bath. They're just gonna have a little soak back here. The water's not hot, it's just like sort of warm. Dexter, stop. Stop eating hair, weirdo. This guy. You might be in LA in September. Cool. You're gonna drop by but not go to the con? Okay, well if you're around, I'll be there. What's up, Shlimi? How's it going? He was like eating hair. Your passport grew legs. That's weird. Did you find it? Oh my gosh. What hike are you doing, Bob? What's a good hike out here that you're doing? Because I'm curious, because I know you're a big hiker. So like, what's a hike that you're coming in from out of town to do? Was it a long hair? Yeah, it was. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you like had one in mind already. The Death Bogfoot Run. Is that a hike? Sounds treacherous. I don't know what it was. It might have just been other cat hair. I don't really know, but I saw him like eating some hair. If you're going to Northern California, like I love Muir Woods, and if anyone has never been to Muir Woods, I always recommend it because that's just a joy to see. That's close to San Francisco, just up north across the bay. It's in Florida, the Death Bogfoot Run. It sounds really treacherous. The one near Griffith is the most popular. Yeah, like Griffith has a lot of trails that are popular. Runyon is very popular. I feel like those are some of the big ones. Okay, so I got 2 cups of flour. The Montanana Long, you're just making up names now. Yeah, if you guys have never been to Muir Woods and you know, you ever find yourself in that area, it's well worth the trip. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're talking trees that are, you know, so old and so tall, and it just blows your mind to see them. It's wonderful. The lowest end of the intestine? No, thank you. Okay, here's our pistachio pudding mix. We found out that this thing is actually a lot of almond flavor. That makes sense because I think pistachios tend to be a little bit more expensive, but I don't know. Anyway, here's our pistachio pudding mix. I didn't catch that first part, but if you're bad at English, it's no problem. We don't mind. It is an English-only channel, but we don't mind if people don't have perfect English. That's okay. You're nuts. No, you're nuts. Hey, get out of here with that kind of talk. Okay, we want a little bit of salt. Just a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. I don't have a 1/4. I lost my 1/4 teaspoons long ago, so we'll do our 1/2 teaspoon and just kind of eyeball it halfway. It is kosher salt. It's not Jewish, but it is kosher. And then we want 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Oops. I don't think that the salt is religious. Okay. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1. 2. Oops. Ah. Is there Jewish sugar? No, not that I'm aware of. Our mixture is still a little bit on the cool side, so I'm gonna go ahead and warm our water up again. It worked nicely though. Everything kind of came up to room temp, almost. Who's calling me? I don't know who that is. Have you guys been to Vasquez Rocks? I don't know. Vasquez Rocks. The salt is the type used in the koshering process. I never knew that. What did I miss? Was it the Neighbors app you said was a bunch of Karens? Wait, who? What? Oh. Wait, why are we talking about citizens? Hang on, what did I'm sorry, I missed something. I don't know, sorry, I missed something. I am pretty nice. I try to be. Okay, I heated up our water. And once again, this is warm water just for putting our ingredients in a nice little bath. So we're putting in, this is a mixture of milk and sour cream. And then I'm also putting our eggs in here. And it's just to sort of warm them up to room temp. Yeah, you won't like me when I'm angry. Would I consider myself hot? Hell yeah! Why would you ban someone for telling the truth, Miss Roy? I don't know what Vasquez Rocks is. Okay, let's go ahead and whisk our dry ingredients together. Actually, no, let's save the whisk for the wet ingredients. So let's just go ahead and mix our dry ingredients. So in here we have our leavening agent, that's the baking powder, and our pudding mix. And it doesn't look very green to me, but maybe when it gets activated by water. You thought I would Z-snap? I can't snap my fingers. I've told you this. I can't. I have a weak snap. So I don't really do it for emphasis because it doesn't make much of an impression if you're like... It's better if it's loud. Yeah. Oh, does that make it louder? It didn't help. I just can't really snap my fingers. You have a strong voice? I'm a trained actor and a voice actor, so thanks. But can you bend and snap? Not on stream. Maybe. I can whistle, but I can only whistle on an inhale, not on an exhale. Or I can only like do it consistently on an inhale. Exhales are harder. They don't have a lot of strength to them, but my inhale whistle is really good. I do have a fan house. If you guys are interested in my fan house, I have to hang on. Let me quickly change that. They updated it so that the code for the first month free only works on desktop. It does not work on the mobile app. Let me change it. Hang on, I'll fix it. I actually do have a fan house though, and I do post. I do post a lot of selfies there. No, I'm good at whistling. You can do a whole song because you can do the in and the out? Wow. I do post a lot of selfies actually. If you guys like, cause you guys know I go thrifting a lot. I haven't recently, I haven't had a lot of time to, but I love to go like clothes shopping, like at thrift stores and stuff like that. And so I'll do like if I have a new outfit, like I'll take pictures. Yeah. My OnlyFlans. Okay, so here's our dry ingredients. Our wet ingredients are gonna go in this bowl. We're gonna whisk them. Do I have anything new? Oh yeah, you definitely want to check out the Only Toe Beans. That's where the real action is. Only Cans, all about making preserves. Yeah, definitely. Only Toe Beans. We have a lot of content behind the paywall. Many Toe Beans. Okay, so now we're going to set that aside. Now we have our sour cream and our milk combined. So then in here, we're gonna take our sugar, eggs, vegetable oil. Wait, butter, where'd the butter come in? Oh, melted butter. Oh, okay, a 1/4 cup of melted butter. I missed that. I have to cut a new one. Okay, so we'll cut some butter. Enough to make anyone jelly. Ah. Ah. Hey, what's up, 2G? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Good to see you, my friend. Okay, so we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of butter and melt that in the microwave. So that's gonna be basically 1/2 a stick. I don't know why I forgot that. I'm gonna cut it into some slices too to make it melt faster. Oh, I'm not. I have a husband. Thank you, though. I appreciate your concern. Yeah, I'm married. Damn. Shit. Yes, Nike rebranded to 2G Studios to do more artwork, to do art streaming, right? He's so lucky. I know, I tell him like every day. You guys should honestly tell him more. I don't know if he knows. I'm long married. I know, I know. Hey, Bitter Dan, how's it going? Okay, I'm just cutting my butter into slices to make it melt a little bit faster. Do I want to have an affair? I thought about it for a second, but then you misspelled it, and I can't now. You blew it, man. I'm sorry. Bought some sweet chili roasted lentils as a snack. What do you mean learn from my mistakes? They weren't good? I know. Spelling mistakes. Told you, mistakes. Okay, also a little bit of vegetable oil as well, 1/3 of a cup. And you know what, Bitter Dan? When people when people make a typo in their own thing, in their own sentence calling out someone for a typo, I think that's the best. I love it. What am I even doing here? I don't know. I'm making muffins. I don't know about you. All right, so our, oops, we're not melted yet. Let's try it again. Simping ain't easy. It's true. All right, our eggs are pretty nice and room temp now. So we're gonna go ahead and crack those and add in our vegetable oil, our sugar, our butter, and then our extracts. I don't know if I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use vanilla extract, but I don't think I'm gonna add the vanilla extract. In before this is off fresh and his dinner buddy, testing your loyalty. No, he doesn't care. I mean, no, he does care, but like he's not, he's busy. He's at his dinner. It's the haircut, I get it. No, I really don't think my husband would be wasting his dinner doing this. Okay, so it's really important that our ingredients are room temp, and I kind of screwed that up because I should have taken them out ahead of time and given them some time to sit. Instead, what I did was put them in a kind of a warm water bath just to warm them up, and that kind of did the trick. But it is actually really important that the ingredients are room temperature. And if you see in a recipe that it says, hey, your eggs need to be at room temperature, your milk needs to be at room temperature, you should follow it because it's there for a reason. You know, that instruction is there for a reason. Oh yeah, it still works. It's an open fridge marriage. These are not the neighbor eggs. These are just store-bought eggs. Okay, Bitter Dan. I'm just saying. They say that for a reason. Oh no, Bob, really? No, I used up all of the neighbor eggs. Oh, Bob, that's rough. Oh, chew. I love it. Okay, we got a little bit of melted butter here. I'm gonna let it cool down so that it doesn't cook our yolks. I never washed my spatula. I was soaking my pot and I never washed the spatch. This is my good spatch. Oh, fire season's getting going, yeah. I love this whisk too. It's really, really good for making like sauces. It works fantastic like for a bechamel kind of thing when you want to like make sure that there's nothing clumping on the bottom. It's fantastic. Bitter Dan likes ragamuffins. That's kind of weird. Isn't that like a child? This escalated quickly. It's a subgenre of dancehall and reggae. Okay. Isn't a ragamuffin also like a small child? Like, oh, a dirty person. Or a scoundrel. For some reason I thought it was like a young dirty person, like a street urchin. Am I picky about my bread on a PB&J? Yeah, well, not like super picky. As long as it's like an okay quality bread, I'm not like picky about what flavor it is. Where's Felix? I don't know. He's out and around. I really like wheat bread. I like wheat bread PB&J. White bread is good. Potato bread is good. I don't really have any super strong feelings. As long as the bread is kind of soft. Yeah, it can't be like a hard, dry bread. You were really referring to the style of reggae wrap? Okay, got it. I'll allow it. A third of a cup of vegetable oil. Where is my third of a cup? Did I use my third of a cup? Okay. Ragamuffins are typically children. See? I knew it. I knew it. It's like a dirty child. It's like a dirty street child or something. Yes, it is a type of cat as well. Yeah. I used a Dave's whole grain and seeds bread to make a PB&J and it was rejected. Rejected by who? Who'd you make it for? I like Dave's. You mean this one right here? 21 whole grains and seeds? Sponsor me, Dave's bread. Dave's killer bread. Sponsor me. I'm just kidding. I don't even eat bread. That's just for my husband's PB&Js. It's so good though. The Dave's killer bread is delicious. You feel like wheat bread is wasted on a PB&J? No, it legitimately tastes good. I like it. 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Ooh, look out. Where did I just put the 1/4 cup? Oh, I guess it was dirty. That's the one! It's good bread. My husband got that one on sale. He found it like on super sale or something, and because usually it's a little bit pricey as far as like the bread prices go. It's a little bit on the pricey end of the bread spectrum. I've also never had a pistachio muffin before. This was Shayna's meal redemption, so I've never had one. Okay, 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar. Oh yeah, the sugar plus the pudding mix, these are absolutely cake. Yeah, 100%. Have you made macarons? I have. I would be open to making them again because I have only done it once, and it was probably about 2 years ago. And they are difficult, but possible to do without being crazy time consuming. So I'm open to doing them again someday, but just never have gotten around to it because they are a little bit difficult. I mean, they're tricky and they are time consuming, but I have successfully made them. If you check out my Instagram and you scroll back to like 2 Halloweens past, you'll see I made ones that were vampire fang pierced, and they were so freaking cool. Like, they actually came out really well. And I put like a little poke in it with toothpicks, and I used a little bit of like raspberry jam to make like a trickle of blood. So it was like the macarons had been bitten. I've been streaming for like almost 4 years now. I've been doing it as a hobby for like such a long time. I don't even remember. Chocolate chip muffins, not my favorite, but I respect that. Oh, Hoju. All right. Hey Dave, have you ever made creme brulee cronuts before? No, I haven't. I thought you had come in with the pandemic crew of streamers. No, I've been around for a while, but also like haven't like have never done it full time, you know? Like, it's always been kind of just like a side thing. You're down to 219 points? Good. Oh, thanks, J-Fry. J-Fry is always so good at pulling up like the old stuff. These were the macarons that I made, and this was my first attempt. So like, they're not perfect, but they're pretty damn good for a first try. Since like 2018, has it really been that long? Yeah, I was thinking we're coming up on 4 years. It probably would have been like late 2018, I think. I think that sounds about right. To be honest, I don't really like to think about it too much because it makes me sad sometimes, right? Like, it makes me sad sometimes to think about because I see other people who came to it later than me who are doing better than me. And it's hard, you know, to compare yourself to other people and be like, well, how come I can't achieve the success of this person? When in reality, like, everyone's different. Everyone has their own style. Like, no, I'm fine and I'm happy, but like, I'm not, you know, I see people who have been doing it for a lot less time, but maybe have been able to do it full time. And so I can see them like, you know, climbing higher and faster than I was able to. But the reality is that there is a lot of luck involved, but it's kind of what you put into it. And, you know, I haven't had the luxury of being able to do this full time. I have had to work the whole time. So, Dave, you always say that, but like, we're not. And I wouldn't mind getting partnered, but being partnered is not even that important. Like, my sub count is pretty low. I'm not looking for pity, by the way, at all. That's not the point of this. But my sub counts tend to be pretty low, and like my revenue tends to be like kind of on the low side. I don't really. I have had a brand sponsorship now, so that was cool. So hopefully there'll be more to come. But there's a lot of work involved in being a streamer. There's a lot of behind the scenes work, and I generally don't have the time to like spend on it. And so if you don't spend the time, the stuff doesn't just come to you, you know? I did themed macarons. Yeah, for sure. I did the vampire bites for Halloween. Okay, bye, Shleemy. Well, no, I even see people that I'm friends with. I even see people in my community, you know, moving faster than I could. But I also see people who I always looked up to, and I see myself catching up to them. So it goes both ways, right? Schedule has a lot to do with it. I can't stream during the day, And basically I lose a lot of East Coast viewership because it gets a little bit too late for people. I'm starting at 6 o'clock Pacific, so that's 9 o'clock Pacific for a lot of people, and you know, people have to go to bed, right? So yeah. Oh, thanks, Dave. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of been like over the years. We've had consistent growth, but it's been slow growth. Whereas I see some people like kind of start off and then they go, whoa, which is great. And I'm very happy for them. And I don't doubt that they worked their asses off to get it. You know, I'm not trying to say that anyone doesn't deserve what they got. They certainly do. But it's kind of a matter of time. I haven't had the time to put into it to do this like full time. I would love to do this during the day and get more daytime viewership. So basically get like, get different regions, get like more East Coasters, maybe get Europeans, you know, stuff like that by doing different times during the day. Exactly, Dave, exactly. And that's what I remind myself too, is that it's so much more than like channel growth and revenue. It's been 100% like a personal growth journey as well. And like a kitchen skills journey, like absolutely. I've learned how to cook and bake so much better. I've become like a more confident person. I've become like a more funny person. I've like learned to take more care with my appearance. Like I feel like I've become a prettier person in the effort that I take to like try to look nice. I don't know. I feel like I'm just smarter, cleverer, and more charismatic than I was before. If you're not in there pooping, you're a peeing. Oh. I thought subs got canceled if you stopped streaming, and I got a Twitch deposit last week because some people are still subbed to you. Well, that's kind of nice. That's what Dave was saying is that he stopped streaming and hasn't streamed for about 2 years, and he still sometimes gets payouts. It has to wait till you hit above your like what is it, $100 threshold till you get paid out. But like that's so funny that you're like still getting payouts every now and then. You handle trolls well. Trolls don't bother me. They don't bother me. I ban people very infrequently because it's very rare that people actually get under my skin. I don't ban people willy-nilly. I tell my mods that if someone's being a dick, I'd prefer a timeout more than anything. Because most of the time, unless someone's coming in and being hateful, we don't need bans. It's like, whatever, dude. It doesn't bother me. Why can't they just lay you off, get unemployment, and become a full-time streamer? I mean, I will if they, and once my contract ends, if I don't have a job lined up, I'm still gonna look for work. But if I don't have a job, yeah, I'm gonna probably stream like every day, most likely, and like, you know, change my schedule to start earlier. That's my plan, unless I get another job. I don't know. But then it's not guaranteed that you're gonna make any money, you know. But it would give me something to do. Yeah, confirmation bias. Sure. This is prep for the big time. They have never kicked someone out for not streaming. Dave's only been banned once. I would have given them 2 10-second timeouts already just because it's disruptive to chat conversation. That would be at the discretion of my mods. I personally don't like to police it too much because it takes away from me trying to do my thing, which I'm just trying to talk and have fun and like cook and bake, you know? If you have concerns, you know, like reach out to a mod or, you know, something like that. I don't know. For me, I try to not like be too bothered. I genuinely don't. I don't know, kills my vibe. So, how much longer on the hat? That's a good question. About 2.5 minutes. Okay, so we've got, what do we have here? You have many concerns non-stream related. Except Cronuts. Well, we gotta get to 5,000. Get me to 5,000, we'll do it. So if you guys know people who watch Twitch and you want to tell them about me, get them to follow. If you guys, you know, if you guys are on Twitter and you see people saying like, hey, shout out your favorite, you know, whatever, cozy streamer, I'm looking for people to raid, blah, blah, blah. Like, shout me out. I appreciate it. Okay, we have here sugar, eggs, vegetable oil, melted butter. We're gonna add in a little bit of vanilla extract, and we're gonna skip the almond extract. So we'll just do a teaspoon of vanilla paste. What the fuck is a Twitch? As long as it doesn't lead to affair, that would be bad. I think that would be really bad. We can't have that happen. That reminds me, I think I want to go to Ren Fair soon. You guys know that the Renaissance Fair is happening, like kind of in the greater LA area. It's a little bit of a trek from me. Anyone want to go to the Ren Fair? I'm planning on going. I don't know when. I might go this coming Sunday. I haven't decided yet. Come to the Ren Fair up here? No, I'm not gonna drive that far. You wanna go, actually? Let me know. I have to work on Saturday, which is like hella poopy. They told me I was done working weekends and then they freaking gave it back to me. They were like, no, you have to work one more Saturday. And I'm like, I don't wanna. But I have to work, I have to work on Saturday and then I have Sunday free, so I'm thinking about going. Yeah, it's in, well, it's not in LA, it's like an hour away. But if I don't know, if anyone's going, let me know, because I'm probably gonna go. I also want to go to the LA County Fair. I think that's in Pomona. And that's gonna be going on for a few more weeks, so maybe I'll do the county fair next week. I was so busy in Texas, I had no choice but to buy Rudy's to bring back here. I felt so ashamed while I was vacuum packing it up. The shame. Dave's like trying to hide the meat. He's like, oh, I hope no one sees me. You're free Sunday? Message me. Honestly, I'm not locked into it yet, but and it is a little bit of a drive, just so you know. It's a little bit of a trek to get there. So, yeah. But I've literally never been to a Renaissance Fair before. If I go though, I don't know what to wear. What am I supposed to wear? I have no idea what to wear if I go. I haven't a thing to wear. Okay, I've just been mixing this because I don't know, I'm like, oh, I was supposed to put this in. Sorry. Do you dress up for a fair? Yeah, you're supposed to. Hey, Frosty, dress up as an old witch. Well, then I wouldn't even put on a costume, would I? You like long drives and you cannot lie? Oh, good. You can swing by my house and pick us up and then you can drive, because I hate driving. Hey, Frosty. It's good to see you. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, that'd be so funny. Oh, that would be so funny if I freaking waltzed in there with this. Yeah, like, I think a steampunk costume is probably fine. I think I should wear this. There it is, it's settled. Let me entertain thee with a drunken etude. Yeah, there are absolutely people there just wearing normal clothing. You could also buy something there. I think you can also buy, like, they probably have clothing stalls and stuff. You can drive me around when I'm in LA then. Yeah, no, you can wear whatever the hell you want. I'm just saying, all the people that I know who go are like actors, and they always dress up because they're actors, and you know, they like to be noticed. So I think that's part of the fun of it, is wearing like some whole getup. Made another wine. What are we doing now? Do your Juggalette cosplay? What Juggalette cosplay? I don't have a Juggalette cosplay. Oh crap, that reminds me, guys. I need to schedule our goth baking stream. Maybe I should do that next week on Thursday. I owe you guys a goth girl baking stream. I said we were gonna do it. We gotta do it soon. That'll be fun. We'll do like a goth cake. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna start looking. Okay, if you guys have any like ideas, excuse me, cake decorating ideas for a spooky cake or a goth cake or just anything like that, send me inspo in the Discord. Juggalette. What is that emote? That face, she's like, Oh, do you not know Two Girls, One Game? That's Maria. That is a really funny face though. Now, are we talking cyber goth or just regular goth? I'm not a cyber goth. If I were to dress like a goth, I would like to be like a classic romantic goth, or maybe like a goth Lolita. I could probably be down with that. Because I do like kind of like feminine stuff too. So I'm not into cyber goth, sorry. That's not my jam. Hey, Hack. Ostrogoths? Maybe like I feel like I could be down for like a pastel goth. I feel like that would suit my aesthetic nicely. I also really like just kind of like a classic, like vampy, sort of like a romantic vampy kind of look. I like that too. She pushed her glasses with the middle finger. No, it's not. It's just my glasses slipping down my greasy nose. Don't put too much into it. When you have the concert at 5, I need to sack Rome by 9. There's like a little bit of speck of something in there. Okay, so we're gonna add in our milk and sour cream mixture into our wet mixture here. Update, I no longer fit into that steampunk costume. Well, it happens. Okay, so this is milk and sour cream. I know it sounds kind of weird, sour cream, but sour cream in baked goods and cakes and stuff like that is honestly killer. Super yummy. Yeah, I know the feeling. I wore some pants yesterday that like didn't really fit me that well. And I wasn't wearing them long. I was just running out of the house to like run an errand, but I felt so bad wearing them. I was like, these are so tight. I like couldn't breathe. I felt bad because I was like, I think I gained weight. It gives it like a nice, well, yeah, a little bit of a tang, but it just gives supreme moisture to your cakes. Ah, sorry. I didn't know you were a moisture supremacist. Oh my god, I'm gonna get canceled now. Is this how it ends? A moisture supremacist. Ah. Is Tang juice mix still a thing? I don't know if you can buy it like at a normal store. I've had it before. I think. Orange drink. Tang was developed for NASA. Yeah, that's correct. I feel like I've had it before, but I don't know if I don't know. Can you buy it just at like a normal regular grocery store, or do you have to order it online? Yeah, I'm sure it's available on Amazon, but like would a regular grocery store have it? They had fruit punch tang. Nice. Okay, now we're gonna pour the dry ingredients. Wait, hang on. I'm just like so scatterbrained today. Okay, flour, pistachio pudding, salt, baking powder, sour cream and whole milk, sugar, eggs, oil, butter, vanilla extract, whisk in the dairy mixture. Okay, pour the dry into the wet and use a rubber spatula to slowly mix. So we've whisked this until it's smooth. So we're done with the whisk. We don't want to whisk our muffins or our muffin batter. Let's go ahead and get our tin ready as well. Oh, let's get our mix-ins ready, because we probably want to like chop up our nuts and stuff, right? Because the nuts are going to be too big. So let's do that actually. I didn't think of that. Orange Julius, nice. Would you? Okay, oops, I opened that way too big. Okay. Checking before I spread it as a fact in the future, yes. It was an existing product, but John Glenn used it on his Mercury flight. Okay, so they didn't develop it for, but it's very much associated with like space and NASA, for sure. You craved Orange Julius so bad when you were prego. Hey Wiku, how are ya? Tangy Tasters, that's a good one. I love the Tangy Tasters. Okay, so we have a quarter to a half cup of pistachios shelled and roughly chopped. So let's go for like a half cup. Let's go for like a, what do we want to do? I do still want to add cranberries. So let me do like maybe a quarter cup of pistachios, a quarter cup of, or maybe a little bit more on the pistachios and then a little bit less on the cranberries. I want it to be mainly nuts. Sales of Tang were poor until NASA used it on John Glenn's Mercury flight in 1962 and on subsequent Gemini missions. Since then, it has been closely associated with the U.S. human spaceflight program, which created the misconception that Tang was invented for the space program, but it actually wasn't. Nice. A Wu-Tang taster? Thank you, Oiku. I wear these glasses most of the time, but I just take them off for stream because I just sometimes don't feel like wearing them. But today I did. I don't know. I just felt like it. Felt like being able to see. Thought it would be nice. Ever accidentally crack into a pistachio and eat it before you realize it had spider webbing? What do you mean spider webbing? No. What the hell? Spiders in your pistachios? That's disgusting. Ah! I know, I love being able to see. Is that real? Are you serious? Okay, if I had like a nut chopper, that'd be cool, but I don't. So we're just gonna like carefully kind of scooch through these without them rolling all over the place. I want to kind of roughly chop them, so that's why I'm not just going to town on the whole pile. I'm kind of like doing a few at a time. It's the really dense but thin webbing. Ew. The spider is long gone at that point. So is there a nut inside still? You know what, actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Huh. It's like savory cotton candy, stop. Ugh. What does no cap means? What does no cap means? Yeah, it means like for real, for serious, I think. No joke. Is it actually short for no kappa? Is that actually what it's from? Then how come it's not no cap with a K? I always thought because it's no cap with a C that it was short for something else. No, it means you are serious. No, no, it's the opposite. Doesn't it mean that you, not what 2G said, it means you are serious. Oh, it is the same origin? Oh, you're messing around. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute, that's the opposite. Yeah, kappa means you're joking. No kappa means you are not joking. Banana muffins? Nice. Are you gonna put nuts in the banana muffins? I feel like banana goes really well with walnut and pecan, but I would understand. I wouldn't be mad if you didn't put nuts in them. I would understand. Heathen? What? Do you put raisins? That's what I said. I said, why do people spell it with a C then? Because they like chaos. Wow, she says as I make pistachio muffins. Wow. Hey, Zan. Dark mode means you're joking in an evil Coke Zero fashion. What? What's up, Mermaid Song? How's it going? You're new to the channel? Welcome in. Good to have you. Another word you had to explain. I don't know. I can't keep up with the youngin slang. I don't know. Don't tell me. I'm still calling stuff rad, so don't ask me. This is the hill I will die on. Well, okay. Sounds good. I'd still eat them. I wouldn't be mad. Like I said, if I went to your house and you said, Zobo, I baked these fresh banana muffins, I'd be like, hell yeah. And then if you were like, oh, but there's no nuts in them, I'd be like, hell yeah, I still want one. Bitter Dan. Ashley makes pistachio muffins. I do like banana nut bread. I really, really do. I also put raisins in my banana bread though, and I know some of you guys have strong feelings about that, so I get it. It was bussin', and I had to explain the origins to Sophia because her students use it all the time. I know what bussin' is, but can someone please tell me the origins? I would love to know the origins. Doesn't bussin' mean good, especially or only in a food sense? It's used for food, I believe. I don't know. It's tasty. I don't know if it can be used for other things as well. But it's a positive word, but I feel like it's for food. Maybe not. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. Your kid calls you a boomer because you have old style memes. It's spelled a little bit differently, Shayna. It's K-E-K-W, and I have no idea how to say it out loud. Whoa, it's used in reference to teeth, like no caps, like no fake teeth caps. That is interesting if true. I don't know if that's true, but if it's true. But do you say kek W or do you say kek keku? What is, how do you say it? I know kek W? It's kek W? No, it's not. You're lying. That's so inconvenient. Why would anyone say that? Can anyone confirm? I'm serious, no cap. Can anyone else back him up? It's a derivative of kek, which stems from wow. I'm always afraid I'm gonna accidentally say like some like slur that I don't know. Because there is a slur that sounds a little bit like that I'm not gonna say, and it always makes me like nervous, you know. I say kekawu, kekawu. It looks like keku. It looks like keku. That's how I thought it was said, but I was like, I've never said it out loud, so yeah, that's what Zan just said. It comes from World of Warcraft. It's horde for LOL. Kek is LOL in orc. Kek W? What's the W? What does the W stand for? And what, that takes so long to say, W. Okay, we're getting into some, like, internet meme etymology, and I'm here for it. I like it. I love word origins and, like, meme origins. Yeah, W. That's so inconvenient to say. Kek W? I feel like it should be Keku. So, WoW did a character transposition for Alliance to Horde chat and vice versa. I have no idea what those words mean, but okay, go on. Noodle, the pasta came out good. You guys sound like characters from Dragon Ball Z. I'm trying to learn the slang, okay? Mermaid song, don't make fun of me. I'm trying to learn the slang. Kek W is a Franker Face Z extension Twitch emote featuring an image of a Spanish comedian and actor, Juan Hoya Borja, better known as the Spanish laughing guy. I know that one. It's the guy with the, it's that thing where he's just like, he's like cracking up. Kek Dubs has a better ring to it even. The W was added for emote modifier memes. Dave, have a good dinner. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. The W emotes are like this. Okay. What's the W emote? It's just a face or it's a certain expression? When you say the W emotes, what are they? They're just a zoomed in face, or they're all kind of like a blank face, or they're all sunglasses? What do you mean? I'm really trying to understand. Okay, laughing in a weird way. But your emote, your W emote is not laughing. You're like kind of mugging. You're kind of like... Strawberry mango iced tea, that sounds fabulous. Okay, so I've chopped up some pistachios and I'm gonna get a little bit of cranberry as well. I'm sticking with LOL. On the next episode of Boomer Learns. I'm not a boomer though. I'm not a boomer. Don't anyone call me a boomer, I'm not. Like literally I'm not. Okay. Okay, so it's just like a goofy laugh. This would easily be called Zobo W. Oh, okay. I can change it if you think it's more meta, I don't know. Lavender lemonade? Yes, I have, and it's delicious. That sounds like boomer talk. Rosewater lemonade. That I have not had. I'm not super partial to like rosewater flavor. It's as far as like sweets go, rosewater just tends to be a little bit overpowering for me. I would try it though. I would definitely try it. Okay, so I'm cutting up the cranberry a little bit. Just, is that enough? That's probably not enough. Let me open up a new pack. You don't like lavender in your London fogs? I feel like it's not, lavender is not a flavor you should add without asking. Yeah, some people think it tastes kind of soapy because it is a product that's used in a lot of, like it's an aroma that's used in a lot of soaps. So I would understand if some people don't like it. And I feel like it's not something that you should just be adding to stuff without asking. Okay. Keck is laughing out loud. W stands for weird. Okay, got it. Yeah, the soured kind of helps. Again, I would try it. I won't diss it till I try it.